Hey, okay. Well, this happened today. Well, a lot happened today. And a lot has happened over the last few weeks, few months, few years. And I thought I'd go ahead and talk about it. And what I've decided to do is I loved David Letterman's The Fruitcake Lady. I miss that lady to no end. And I've been very open with the world. I do have a psychiatrist and I do have a therapist. I have a double whammy for help because I'm just that crazy. Um, and I talk to a lot of people and I watch a lot of things, and people don't understand that I'm really not as dumb as I look. I actually do notice some things, the important things, I think, or they're important to me anyways. And I've talked to several people, and they all come back. A lot of people come back and say, you know, you should put that out there. You need to put your advice out there. So this is just sort of a experimental start to see if it's even worth doing, if I'm kind of, just too far off the left out there. Not left coast because so I have friends who think I'm too far left, and I have friends who think I'm too far right, and I don't know. I just think the whole world is crazy. And so that's what we're going to talk about, is what I see. Okay. So this is going to be the first one for that. And yes, you can see I dressed for it. Not really. It's just I have something on my mind. And I don't know how to do podcasts and all that crap. I don't know that I want to do that, or blogs. And I don't know. I think what I want to do is just have somebody, hey, put something out there you want to talk about, even if I don't know about it, rocket science or whatever, and give me a couple of days to prepare, and we'll see if I can come up with a really, just, I don't know about an intelligent opinion, but maybe a little something that, if nothing else, will be quite hysterical. Um, so I go to my therapist about 2 weeks ago, and I told her, and I actually put it out there on Facebook. Facebook, yay, that's where this is going. So I put it out there. I told her, I said, look, I'm finally learning how to be an adult. And the saying, everyone says, oh, it's not my monkeys, not my circus, that kind of. Well, I finally said, I'm going to take ownership. They are my monkeys, and this is my circus, but my monkeys need discipline. And she loved it. My therapist, I love my therapist. I'm paying her to love me, so, I really love her. She's doing a great job. Um, so she just thought that was quite wonderful. And I have 9 monkeys. I had 9 monkeys. I think I've lost a couple now. But I've gained a few too, so there's that. So what I mean by that is that I found myself in a situation in the last few months where I started taking ownership and saying, okay, you know what? There is this monkey. They are in my circus. And apparently, even if they're on the outer edge of my circus, they're here. So let's take care of that. And so I did. And I should say, well, wait a minute now. This is kind of cool. They're gone. That monkey is gone now. I gave it some discipline and told, hey, you need to shape up or ship out. And I did not bend. Oh my gosh. They're gone. And now they're in a lot more trouble, but they can't call me. So there is that. That's the first one. And then systematically, I've been doing that. I've been saying, look, if you don't like me, don't come around me. Just leave me alone. And that took care of another monkey that actually he stepped back, or she stepped back and said, oh, yeah, I am kind of being crappy, aren't I? And stepped up to the plate, and we're fine now. And what I've learned is that you're going to be treated the way you expect to be treated. And I've always joked about this, and anyone who's ever worked with me knows that I've always referred to myself as a goddess. And, I am one of the very few women that I spoke to at the shipyard, that never had I never had the first issue truly with someone being mean to me, a gentleman being mean or treating me terribly, but I expected to be treated better than that. And so I'm expecting the same thing out of my monkeys. I am no longer going to be abused by my monkeys. And y'all are on notice. I'm done. I'm too old. I'm going to live to be 102. Okay? This is what I've made. Don't ask me where I pulled that number out. Honestly, I just now pulled it out of my head. But I have 50 more years left on this earth as far as I'm concerned. I've learned a lot in the last 50 years, in the first 50. And I give myself 2 years to kind of, you need some slack there to really be a screw up and hopefully learn from that. Boy, have I learned. But I think that I honestly feel, look, I've learned. I'm a pretty good judge of character. And I'm going to give advice about it. And you can ask me anything at all, and I'll tell you anything you want to know. I'm very, very open about all joking aside, and this is going to be quite humorous, I know, going forward, I'm sure. At least I hope it is. If we can't laugh at our screw-ups, we're screwed, right? And it is 2020, so we're all screwed anyway. So why not go out shouting it out to the world just how screwed up we are? Yeah. So, Mike hasn't seen this yet. So there's that. That's it. So I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know what to do, how to go forward. Hopefully next time I'll have an outline and something actually intelligent to talk about. And maybe I'll go a bit more into my monkey theory. Next week, or maybe tomorrow, I'm going to go into and tell everybody I don't know what the hell I'm going to tell you guys about. Just whatever comes to mind. We'll see what happens. All right. Take care. God bless.